Good morning. How are you doing? It's a beautiful day, and I sure do hope that you're having a swell time out there in Qatar, out there in Dubai, out there in the Middle East. My name is Chairman Uriel Ezago, and I'm known as the father of Forex education in Nigeria and Africa. Now, the reason why I'm called the father of Forex education in Nigeria and Africa is because some 7, 10 years ago, I pioneered what has become a revolution in the entire African continent. Now, if you paid attention to the intro, I didn't say I'm the father of Forex trading. I said I'm the father of Forex education. People were trading Forex before the movement that we pioneered, but they were not profitable. More people were losing money than were making money. What we did was to bring education. What we did was to bring information. What we did was to bring enlightenment. What we bring was to bring direction. What we did was to bring strategy, was to bring focus, was to show people this is the way, walk ye in it. And that is what has brought in the revolution that you're seeing. Today, we are the pre-launch of an American company based in Las Vegas that is called Akashx. Now, this is not an investment company. This is not ROI, return on investment. This is not a Ponzi scheme. This is a fee education and fintech solution provider within the foreign exchange market. In the foreign exchange market, you have Forex trading, you get education on crypto trading, you get education on stocks, indices, commodities, indices like US 30, NAS 100, German 30, S&P 500. You get training and education on gold, on crude oil, on silver, on crypto, and of course on Forex. Now, it might interest you to know that the Forex market is the world's largest money market. $7.6 trillion is the daily turnover in this market. $7.6 trillion. And may I impress upon you the fact that every nation in the world trades Forex. Every commercial bank trades Forex. Every billionaire trades Forex. Is the world's largest money market. That's where all the resources, all the money from Qatar makes from crude oil and everything, that's where it goes to. Okay? But you might say, no, I don't trade Forex. How can you say I trade Forex? You do. As long as you have a bank account, every day you're trading. Because what happens is that the banks have a department called the Treasury Department. Most bankers don't know of this. It's very privileged bankers and top management that know this. Every day, the banks will aggregate all the deposits in their vaults. And there are some traders in that Treasury Department who trade the foreign exchange market with your money. That's actually where the banks make money from. They make profit with your deposit every day. They pay you nothing. They still charge you interest for using your money to trade. So how about you learning what the banks do with your money and now applying it? So that's what Akashx is, a financial education and fintech solution provider within the foreign exchange market. It's education for you to learn a skill set that will pay you for the rest of your life, a skill set that will reduce the number of hours you have to work if you want to, a skill set that will so empower you that you only go to work if you want to. If you don't want to, you can stay at home and earn money every single day. In Abuja, Nigerian, we have a lady, her name is Blessing. She's a full-time housewife. She's breastfeeding right now. She's a nursing mother. That lady on a daily basis does a minimum of $1,000 trading with the knowledge she has gathered from this space. We have a gentleman in the UK, very fine gentleman who has done some incredible things with trading. Lots of them everywhere. I can go on and mention names. All right. So Akashx is not an investment platform, like I said, is an educational platform for you to understand how money works. You see, there are two types of education on the planet. The first education is called the formal education. Poor and middle class people know about this type of education and they invest their energy. We send our children to school. Make no mistakes about it. I don't make light of formal education. I have 2 degrees. I have a master's degree. As a matter of fact, I was on my way to doing a doctorate degree because I said, listen, Uriel, it will be good and nice if you can add doctor to your name. And when they introduce you as Dr. Uriel. I said to myself, it will carry more weight. So I had bought the application form, filled out the form, was about going to submit it and pay my fees when my mentor said to me, say, Uriel, formal education will give you a job, self-education will make you rich. I take that again. Formal education will give you a job, self-education will make you rich. At that point, I stopped. And I decided to understand what is self-education, what is financial education, because it dawned on me that all the universities I went to, none of them ever taught me anything about how money works. They taught me how to work for money, but they never told me how money works. You see, poor and middle class people work for money, rich people have money working for them. Poor and middle class people work for money, rich people have money working for them. It's a different kind of education. It's a mindset. They don't teach it in schools. You need to read the book, The Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. In the book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, you had a very educated dad, but was very poor. He was actually working for the rich dad. Then you have the seemingly uneducated dad in terms of formal education, but this seemingly uneducated dad was well lettered in financial matters and he was a millionaire. Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Read that book by Robert Kiyosaki. So Akashx, number one, what blew my mind here is the fact that anyone who is patient and you have not traded before, you can earn money here with zero knowledge. Say, how is that possible? Now, there's an app that you download. When you download that app, all you do, you download it on your phone, of course, from your Play Store, your App Store. So every day they send trade alerts to this app. When the trade alerts come, you're going to see tap to trade. It might come every day, it might not come every day, but it does come. So when you see that tap to trade, all you do is you click on the app to open it. Same way you open your Facebook, you open your Instagram, you open your WhatsApp, X, all right? Any of the apps on your phone. So when you open the app, you're going to see cancel, approve. On a trade alert that was sent, you click approve. Then you see success. You want to take this trade, you click OK. So you have an app on your phone that just by clicking approve and OK, that is all you do. Once you click the approve and OK, the expert who sent that trade is going to take it over from you at that point. He will impute all the parameters and he will monitor that trade until he closes it out for you in profit or loss. It's not all the trades that win. Okay, there's no trader that wins 100% of trades. But right here, we've seen these guys do over 80%. So there are days that they lose. Okay, in the financial market, you don't win all the time. So don't kid yourselves about it. If anyone tells you that in the financial market, you just be winning, no, it's not correct. There's nothing like that. The only thing that has that in life is Ponzi scheme. Okay, so that's why after a while, they'll disappear with your money. But here, the win ratio is well over 80%, so you're good. As long as the wins are more than the losses, you're good to go. That's number one. The next thing here that blew my mind is that when you get started, they give you a $10,000 trading account. Ladies and gentlemen, make no mistakes about it. Make absolutely no mistakes about it. Trading equity is the greatest challenge for all traders. But right here, you're going to get $10,000. Now, this is a pro firm account. A pro firm is like a bank that gives you a loan. Akashx is not the pro firm. Akashx is a financial education and fintech services provider within the foreign exchange market. Akashx gives you the education and the tools and algorithm to profit in the foreign exchange market. There is a broker called TradeX Mastery. They are the ones who provide the pro firm account. They are a pro firm. A pro firm is like a bank that is giving you a loan. And you know that when banks give you loan, there are terms and conditions. Now, the terms and condition is that the pro firm want to know that you have mastered your psychology, you have good risk management, you can manage $10,000. So what happens is that when you enroll and they give you that $10,000, you're going to plug it into the algorithm. Remember the algorithm tab to trade that I told you about? You connect that $10,000 into it. So you're not the person to trade it. All you just do when you see trade alert and it says tap to trade, what you do is you just go on that app, you open it and you click approve and okay. That is all. Please take only 2 trades in a day. And when one trade is running and they send another trade, don't take the second one. Be patient. Let the first trade close. Okay? When the first trade closes and they send the second trade, then you can take it. Take only 2 trades a day. Whether you win or lose, don't bother. Now, don't open 2 positions per time. Please don't do that. When you're giving that account, you're giving that account for 1,000 days. That's almost 4 years. So you say you might interpret it that you have a term loan for 4 years. Don't be in a hurry, because some people are so in a hurry they'll end up doing some wrong stuff and losing their account. Yeah, because you can lose the account. If you don't keep to the terms and conditions, you will lose the account. What are the terms and conditions? Number 1, in a trading day, you must not lose 5%. Secondly, you have to grow that account by 10%. And in the process, you must not lose 10%. If you follow the simple procedure of not going to play on that trade on your own, remember you're new. Okay? Even if you're a master trader, experienced traders have not been able to pass pro firm examinations in 1 year. So just be patient with the process. Be patient with the process. Be patient. Don't get too excited. If the trade doesn't come, be patient. Let it be. You have 4 years. Okay? Then take 1 trade at a time until that trade closes out. Do not take another one. If only 1 trade comes in a day, fantastic. Now, those who have followed this that I'm telling you, including rookies, newbies who have never traded before, who have absolutely no understanding about trading, who don't know what trading is about, they are passing this evaluation within a month because they followed instruction. So if you be patient to follow this instruction and not get carried away with excitement, you will pass the evaluation. So when you pass the evaluation, that $10,000 becomes your capital. You continue with the tap to trade. Any profit that you make on it after passing your evaluation, 80% of that profit is yours, 10% goes to the company. So let's say in a month you do 10% of $10,000. That's $1,000. You get $800. The company gets $200 just by clicking an app on your phone, approve and okay. I think that's some good side income, if you ask me. The next thing you get from that app is what we call copy and paste. So two types of trade alerts come into that app. Number 1, tap to trade. Number 2, copy and paste. Copy and paste is someone has done all the work. Someone has cooked the food. The person just serves it on the table. All you do is wash your hand and put it in your mouth. So how do you do that? You create a broker account, a different broker account now. So whoever sends you this voice note, tell the person to send you the link for the broker account that we are using. So you create that broker account. You create a live account, you create a demo account. Fund your live account with any amount from $100, $50 and above. It $500, $200, $1,000, $10,000, depending on your capacity. Now, when you fund the demo and the live account, you see the process when you click the link. Please don't start trading live. Remember, you're new. Even if you've been trading before, practice a little here. So you have the demo, which is your practice. So when the trade signals come into the app and it says trade alert, remember, one is trade alert, the other one is tap to trade. Tap to trade is the one you click approve and okay. Trade alert, what you have to do is you copy the parameters that are sent to you, you come to your MT4 and you paste it. So you're going to download what we call MT4. MetaTrader 4 is the global trading platform. Okay. But once you get registered, we are going to give you all this and tell you how to do it. As a matter of fact, you can even go to your Play Store, your App Store now, and download MT4, MetaTrader 4. Okay, fantastic. Now, remember ab initio, I said Akashx is an educational and a fintech solution provider within the foreign exchange market. So it's an academy. Now, this academy is made up of pre-recorded videos. Pre-recorded videos. Of course, you know the popular saying, if you want to hide anything from a black man, put it in a book. Now, it's not just the black man. Almost all over the world, people don't read anymore. People don't educate their minds. Now, listen to this. Poor and middle class people entertain their minds. Rich and wealthy people educate their minds. I take it again. Poor and middle class people entertain their minds. Rich and wealthy people educate their minds. So that's why you see, what do people do? They go on Facebook. You see them, they are sharing something funny. You see 1 million likes, 50,000 watch. They are entertaining their minds. That's their own way of, hiding from the misery of their poverty and the suffering and the lack that they are going through. But you can get educated. You can educate your mind. You can train your mind, because the mind is the most powerful equipment on the planet. If you put the right information in your mind, it doesn't matter the environment in which you live. That information will transform you and by extension transform your environment, because it's always an outward expression of an inward experience. Most times we think it's an inward expression of an outward experience. No, it starts from within. Wealth is created first in the mind. Wealth is spiritual. Until you can see it with your mind's eye, you can hold it in your hands. Education is powerful, but what kind of education? So you have pre-recorded videos. They didn't put it in PDF because they know people don't like to read. People like to entertain their minds. So they put this information in pre-recorded videos. You can start from the beginners. It takes you from the very basis. It will teach you what MT4 is, all the sessions on the market, whether it's crypto, indices, commodities, crude oil, gold, forex. You don't have a license to trade crude oil. But what if you can learn something on how you can trade crude oil the same way the banks do, and you can profit from it? That education is available here. So you start from platform tutorials, you go to beginners academy, you go to advanced, then you go to experts. Everything will be on the academy. The academy will be on your phone and your laptop. All I require of you is tell yourself that you're going to do a master's degree in foreign exchange. Just put in 30 minutes a day to listen to those videos. It takes anywhere from 6 to 18 months to master this degree. And that is the same thing, the same number of months that it takes to do a master's degree in any field. In any field. Superstars, this is the most valuable education in the planet. And that is why they don't teach it in universities. That is why the school settings doesn't teach it, so that you will not be financially empowered. The school settings want you to keep working for the system. So they encourage you to study those other courses. Look at this. Is it not ironic? Why do you go to school? You go to school so that when you graduate, you get a job. Why do you get the job? So you can earn money. So why don't they just teach you about money straight? Now, if they teach you about money straight, you'll not be available to work for the system that makes the bourgeoisie wealthy. You have to be the one who is turning the wheel, exerting physical energy. So they got you locked in on the job, just over broke. So you're always broke because the jobs will never pay you enough. Okay? Then, when you're done watching the videos, you might not understand it the first time. Please go back and watch it the second time. It's there on your phone, on your laptop. All right? You have live sessions where you're going to have this expert take you through. So it's like you're a university student and you're studying medicine. So you go, of course, for lectures. Okay. So in the lecture halls, you're getting theories, right? Then you now go to the university teaching hospital for practicals. Okay, so when you join the educators on the live sessions, the academy is like you going, to the lecture halls for tutorials. Then you now go to the university teaching hospital for practicals. So when you join the live sessions, you will see the timing there. Check your own zone, your time zone, so you know the exact time in your own country. All right. So the live session is now you going for practicals. Should you miss any live session, not to worry. Every session is recorded and stored in that back office in a virtual library. So anytime you can go there and replay it. Superstars on the call, there are scanners here that as you get better, scanners are tools, algorithms that have the capacity to scan the market. They can read the financial market and tell you exactly what is going to happen tomorrow. Their predictions might not always be 100% accurate, but at least 80 to 85% accurate. How do you assess everything I've just told you? $149. 149 American dollars is what puts you here. But if you're paying with crypto, if you don't have a dollar card and you're paying with crypto, USDT TRC20, just put in about 151 because of our charges. And you have access to all these tools, all this algorithm that I've just told you about, the tap to trade, the copy and paste. Superstars, I've seen people with zero knowledge. I mean, a gentleman, his name is, he's a pharmacist, Titus Unuebu. This gentleman, zero knowledge about trading. I remember the first day I spoke with him, someone put him on a conference call with me. He said he has zero knowledge, okay, but he was willing to learn. Secondly, he didn't have the money, but he said he will find a way. Of course, you know the saying, wherever there is a will, there's a way. So this was on a Friday I spoke with that gentleman. By Sunday, he calls me up that he's found some money. He's actually borrowed the money, so he got started. By Monday, he said he wanted to start demo. So I told him what to do, download MT4. I told him how to see the copy and paste. So he started practicing. Tuesday, he calls me. He wants to fund his account. Ladies and gentlemen, this pharmacist started with $100. Tuesday afternoon, say around 12:01, I was at the bank when he called me. Say he wants to withdraw money. I said, why are you withdrawing money? Say he wants to withdraw $50. The first thought that came to my mind said, oh, wow, this guy has blown his account. Maybe he has lost $50. And out of panic, he wants to take his remaining $50. He says to me, no, sir, I've made profit of $50. I said, what? You've never traded before. How did you do that? So I just followed the things you told me. I said, okay, relax. That was on a Tuesday. I said, since you can do $50 a day, relax. Do $50 every day till Friday. That will give you $200. Then you can withdraw $200 in bulk. That's more money. He said, okay. But by Wednesday morning, this gentleman wakes me up. He says, sir, I've grown that money to $300. I said, what? Tuesday, Wednesday, you've taken $100 to $300. Superstars, make no mistakes about it. This is the only place, only skill that you can learn how to grow money. No bank can pay you that. So I told him, please withdraw $200. Go pay back the person you borrowed money from. And he did that. And that gentleman has been withdrawing almost every two or three days. It changed his life. Same thing can happen for you. It's education. You can train your mind to understand how the financial market works, how the foreign exchange market works. There are Zoom calls that we do, 7 p.m. Nigerian time, 6 p.m. UK, all right, 2 p.m. Central Eastern Standard Time. I hope the time zone is still 5 hours. I need to check. I think time zone has shifted. So if it's 6 hours now, just know 2 p.m. You check the difference. Please tell the person who sent you this voice note to send you the Zoom link, so you'll be on that Zoom and you can get further clarity and you can ask questions. But I can tell you this. See, formal education will give you a certificate. This education, financial education, will give you what? A certificate. Now, there's a difference between a certificate and a certificate. Certificate pays you once a month. Certificate pays you every day. Superstars, in this economy, with what's happening globally, war looming in the Middle East, practically every nation's economy is in turmoil. America, just name all the nations. You want to learn a skill that from the comfort of your home, as long as you have your cell phone, you have the internet, you can earn money from the world's largest money market. This education is priceless. So get back to the person who sent you this voice note, get their link and get yourself started. It's time to see you at the top and not from the top, because the bottom is way too crowded. Superstars, you see, in life, people do not fail because of a lie that was told them. People fail because of a truth that was told them that they refuse to believe. I've shared the truth with you. Whatever you do with it is up to you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, depending on what time you listen to this audio. Once again, my name is Chairman Uriel Ezagu. I'm a mindset development coach. I'm a Forex mentor. I mentor people on how the mind works. I mentor people on how to set your mind at a frequency where success becomes a second nature to you. Get back to the person who sent you this voice note, get their link and get yourself started. See you at the top, not from the top. The bottom is way too crowded.